Hey guys, what's up? How are you guys? So, I have private readings to do after this, but I thought I'd do this first to get my mindset going. All right. So, guys, I'm at almost 6,300 followers. That's super cool. So, my channel's been growing. How you feeling, Lewis? Shitty? Divine Pisces. I know I gotta do your reading. I will eventually. Yeah, there's been some crazy dreams. I don't remember mine, but I know that I have them. It's like so weird. I don't know, Lewis. Why is that? So, I don't know. We'll see what's up. They're doing some soul searching. So what I kind of asked is, you know, what they're doing prior to the new year, that sort of thing here. Okay. So, where their energy is at right now. You got a cold, Lewis? Yes, I do. Okay, so, yeah. Your people are scared to change because they know that the new year is bringing deaths of situations, all right? So, you guys really, they're very protective of you. Like, they have you here, okay? Like, they do. Like, you're in this regard, like somebody who loves themselves, somebody who is definitely, you know, spreading love, somebody who's nurturing, loving, like that's the regards they have you in. And they don't want to lose you, okay? So really, that's kind of on their mind today, is that you're this loving person. you just have a lot of love and compassion, and that's how they see you. And, you know, the fact that you surrender to the connection and you're not paying as much attention to them, or very little to none attention to them, and you set up these boundaries. Okay, you're like, no, 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 I'm not doing this. Like, this isn't what I want, you know, that sort of thing. You guys know the drill there. And they know they screwed up, guys, and they're just like really in their head right now. Like, they're not sleeping well at night. They're feeling like crap, you know, a ton of anxiety and depression, and they're just really in this state of destruction right now. So they might be, you know, like very protective of the connection for one with you, or they're just very defensive about their emotions. They're very defensive, you know, they're not acknowledging anything, obviously. But guys, they do really want you to forgive them for their behavior. So that's something they really desire out of you. Okay. So yeah, Lewis, why is that? So anyways, that's what they desire out of you right now, is forgiveness. All right. So they're being very protective, very guarded. They're protecting not only themselves, but you. Like, they're in this very defensive state right now, honestly. All right. So they have these unhealthy things in their life that they're definitely holding on to right now. And I believe they are deep in thought about releasing this. Okay. So they're quite deceptive about this, but I do feel they're working on releasing this codependency and addiction and that sort of thing going on here, okay? They're planning, like, they desire this new life. They really do. They want to walk away from things that are holding them down, that no longer serve them. You know, and as they do it, they have you in mind. Like, they got your heart in their hand, and they're just kind of ready for this new journey, okay? They're wanting to stand in more masculine power. However, they're kind of in a feminine balance at this moment. You're in, you know, the feminines are more the masculine balance, etc. And back and forth there, okay? So they are very concerned about money. They're having money issues right now, and they're probably not telling you this. They're also, you know, it doesn't have to be actual family, but their foundation is upside down. It could be due to money issues, that everything's just kind of flipped over, and they're kind of not feeling too masculine right now. And the money is the number one thing on their mind today, really. And that's what they're wanting to journey towards, is more purpose than money and this sort of thing here, guys, okay? They're definitely thinking about how much that you've always been there for them, and you've held their heart, and you've never given up on them, and they truly do care for you, and they love you tremendously, okay? Okay, so, like, they're thinking about that today, okay? As you surrendered and put up these boundaries, you maybe told them some things, put these boundaries back up, that sort of thing. It really has them thinking about this connection today, honestly. Like, you know, I need to fix this, I need to fix that. You know, I need to bring balance here to this person. I need to give back to this person. Okay. So, yeah. And I do feel that they're going to surrender to some aspects of their life as well, and end some toxic situations. But the problem is, guys, is they have guilt about that. Okay. So maybe they're, you know, if they end certain situations, they may lose people around them. Okay. They may lose friends. They may, you know, they feel like they're going to anyways. And they're very fearful of change here. Like, this is scary. But I feel that they're going to be pushed into this change as the new year approaches here, and as all these shifts take place. They really want you to forgive them for being so distant. They really want you to forgive them for being deceptive, for lashing out, for not being exactly friendly to you. Okay, they do want to come in and be honest with you. Okay, and they want to accept the challenges that are coming to them. And honestly, they just want peace in their life, and they're very fearful of, you know, like drama and some conflict coming through. Okay. So they feel like right now there's some conflict when it comes to all of that. So let's see what else they want, what they're doing. They're trying to focus on the lighter side of life right now, guys. But the truth is, they're facing some pretty dark times. But they're putting on a facade like, oh, I'm fine. I'm, you know, I'm this and that, sort of thing here. But they're starting to be more open to seeing both sides of situations in their life in general here. Being more empathetic in life in general, opening up to that, okay? What's this all about? Tell you what, Lewis. They really want you to trust. Okay, they're starting to trust. And they're starting to realize they need to bring people in their life that serve their highest good, not people that bring them down, that sort of thing, and spread more love in that, okay? But they're in this place of worry because they do not want to embrace change whatsoever here, okay? Some of them are going to be working on health. Some of you are going to be working on health with the new year, all right? Definitely. Do ya? Whatever, Lewis. So okay, whatever. Yeah. I don't know why Lewis is even in here, to be honest. Alright, guys, some of you still dealing with somebody who's a player here. So I do pick that kind of energy up here. Somebody still being a player, being childish, being immature, has nothing to offer you but little bits of nothing. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing here. And yeah, this person may have other options. Some of you are dealing with somebody like that, okay? So let's see what we get out of that. I think they want to move away from this lifestyle. For some of you, that is the case. Some of you are a water sign. But yeah, some of them have other options here. Yeah. All right. So some of you are a water sign, or they're dealing with a water sign or a mother figure or something like that in their life that they're holding on to. But it seems to me this person's a player in general. Like they want to be a boy. Maybe they live at home with their mom, that sort of thing here. But I do feel this person has other options, or they think you have other options, that sort of thing here. Okay. There is a lot of emotion surrounding this connection, though, but I feel like they want to move away from this right now, and I do feel like that one day they're going to have to make a choice when it comes to that. This person does not feel good enough as far as money goes and that sort of thing either, and they want to be more victorious, okay? They're really bored in their life, so they definitely desire some more victory and something new in their life. But this person, you guys, they feel like you left them out in the cold, that sort of thing, okay? They definitely feel left out in the cold. But when I see the Emperor energy, they're not showing that at all, that you left them out in the cold, okay? Let's see what I get here. They're bored in life, though, that's for sure. They desire more. Yeah, they're bored. You know, they want to be more victorious. They're just unhappy, discontent, bored. They want to get out of this, you know, Page of Pentacles energy, which doesn't have much of an offer, and get into this King of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign here, okay? But they definitely do feel left out in the cold by you. Like you walked away, you put up these boundaries, and, you know, they're sitting in the Emperor energy, Spirit Aries there, and they're not showing that. They're not showing that sadness, that they're upset about that, but they actually have a ton of anxiety when it comes to that, okay? So they are sleepless nights. They're not feeling well. They're having like regret of things they did, and they're not sleeping well at night, and they want to reconcile with you, okay, guys? They're definitely thinking about reconciliation. Some of you have known this person for a very long time. They really desire the Two of Cups with you. You know, that's what they desire. And they're wanting to come in with that new beginning. But right now, they're going through a healing process, okay? They really are. They're thinking this out. They're contemplating. And some of them have a decision to make when it comes to something they love or somebody they love in you, okay? It could be they're holding on to an addiction. It could be holding on to a job. It could be holding on to anything that's a wedge, okay? So they do desire, like, a better foundation, okay? And some of them are where they're at because of this, because they have that foundation already, but they're working on a better foundation here is what I'm picking up, okay? They definitely want to come in with a passionate offer for some of you, okay? Some sort of passionate new beginning, because new beginning is definitely here. Okay, they really have you in the Empress energy. Somebody that's definitely on a pedestal here. Somebody that's so nurturing. And they want to make you happy. They want to come in and make you happy. Jack? Thought I heard something. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, they want to come in and offer you a passionate new beginning. Okay, here we got fire sign here. All right, they want to come in. Got the wand card here and offer you a passionate beginning because you've always taken care of them and they want to give you some respect back. Okay, so how they come in with that new beginning, I don't know, but it's definitely there, something they want to do. So I do feel like they are manifesting right now, and they're manifesting you. That's how they see you, somebody who's got it together. They want to be like you. They're trying to manifest a life like yours. Okay, that's what they desire. They want to be up there as well. Okay. Some of you are a Virgo, but there's definitely, yeah, they need to end something here, guys. Like, they're going within and making a major decision right now. They're contemplating on how to end cycles in their life. Okay, how to walk away from things that don't serve them anymore. But they keep on holding on to the situation, and that's the thing. They're resisting. Okay. Yeah, they're being very deceptive about all this. They're definitely in a place of deception. And, you know, some of them, they do have family, or they do have culture, or they do have that sort of thing they feel some obligation to here, and they're very fearful about that ending. They feel quite defeated when it comes to that ending. Okay, and there's a lot of deception here. They're being a bit sneaky, and they're, yeah. See, they feel defeated, and they're being so deceptive about what's going on in reality here. They're not wanting to deal with reality. They don't want to deal with the emotions either. They just simply do not want to deal with that at all. And they're just kind of in this struggling state still, like trying to figure things out. And they're just, yeah, they're holding on to things right now. They're trying to grasp onto a life that doesn't serve them. Even though this life is a lie, really, is what I'm seeing here. It's a lie. Yep, they feel very defeated. They feel very, very defeated with this. But they just can't bring themselves to let go of it. You guys, some of them have addiction, okay, or illness, health issues, that sort of thing, and they feel very defeated by that as well, or they feel stuck over that. They feel stuck in that position there. They also have a huge sense of regret, okay. There is some karma here that needs to come to an end as well, okay. Yeah, they want happiness. They need to end all of this stuff to have that happiness. But that happiness is what they desire. So there needs to be some sort of ending here. So this is what they're thinking about today. But childhood wounds are definitely a problem here. And it's triggering them to stay in a place where they're not happy because of fear of change. Okay. They definitely have you in high regards though. Okay. They really do. There's some conflict between the two of you right now. There's some fighting going on for some of you. You know, they have you in the Queen of Swords energy, but they still have you in high regards. They actually find you very powerful to be in that Queen of Swords energy, even though they have nothing to offer you at this time. Like, they like that. They think that's attractive. They're definitely wanting to come in, okay, with a passionate beginning. So they might come in with passion. They want to celebrate with you, okay? They really have a decision to make when it comes to their foundation and what they truly want. You know, where do they want to stay in their life from here on out? That sort of thing. Okay? Let's see what else we get here. Well, try not to worry about what they're doing with their other person. It's really their problem to deal with, you know. Don't make it yours. I'm not doing personal readings, guys, so please don't ask questions. Otherwise, I have to answer all 100 and some people in here, to be fair. Okay, so you guys are definitely mirroring lives here, okay? Definitely. You're mirroring, so where you're at in life, they're likely at as well, despite the fact they're not telling you that. Okay, they do realize that this is a soul connection of some sort, and they have a connection to you. And things are growing, okay? Things are growing in this connection. They feel like you're running, though. Somebody's running. Somebody's running and going within. Probably you. Or you want to run. You don't want to deal with it. Some of you backed away and they're codependent on you, and they're just at loss right now because they had some form of codependency on you, and they just feel really lost. They do. Okay? They have a lot of fear right now because they don't know their identity. They don't know where they're going next. Okay? They don't. And they're experiencing this huge transformation, which is frightening to them as well, because they're going to be a completely different person, and they don't want to face that either. Okay? They do desire romance, though. Some of them are active in the community. Okay? Active with other people. They're in the spotlight, that sort of thing here. Or some of you are. Okay? And they're intimidated by that, or they're worried about what other people are going to think right now, guys. That sort of thing here, okay? If they have romance with you, what are their friends going to think? What is their family going to think? Or whatever the situation is there, guys. So it could be that they, you know, work and they're exposed to the community with work, and they have kind of a higher regards in the community, okay? But they're just scared because I feel some of you stepped away from them. So there is kind of a pause in this connection, and divine timing is behind it. But I see this person starting to chase. So I do see roles reversed here. Okay, but they're going to go through some major healing processes, what I'm hearing here as well. You know, healing childhood wounds, licking their wounds like a dog, you know, feeling sorry for themselves because they have kind of a victim mentality right now. Okay, as they go within. And they're definitely thinking about those memories with you, but they're getting past life downloads. And this has been coming in for a while, is those dreams about past lives and that sort of thing. Okay? Yeah, they definitely feel alone. There's been a tower moment, and they just feel completely alone. They don't feel good. They feel like crap. They're scared. Okay? They don't know what's to come. They don't know what the new year's going to bring, but they feel like change is coming to them. Some of them want to present you an offer, guys. They want to come towards you with an offer. Doesn't mean they will. But for some of you, this offer is in the 5D. So you may hear them in the 5D. Like, I wish I could give you this. I wish I could give you that. Okay. They want a new beginning. Okay, they want a new beginning. They want a fresh start. Some of you are married to this person. Doesn't have to be. Okay. But they want some form of offer, some form of commitment, some form of tie towards you guys. Okay. But I don't feel some of you are going to be okay with that offer because you want more than just whatever the offer is. Whatever type of commitment they're offering you. It could be friendship. Could be, you know, some sort of commitment towards you is what they're trying to do. They're trying to present a fresh start and an offer. And they may talk to you in the 5D about that, okay? So, let's see. And some of them, they need to release another commitment to have a commitment with you. This is kind of confusing energy. I feel it's coming in from different perspectives right now with the collective, since I do have 3 different groups in my collective, okay? So, the seeds are planted here, though, guys. Things just got to be watered. Okay, there is growth here. Like I said this yesterday, this is on a detour. Like, this connection's at a pause right now, and it's on a new path. It's going a different direction than you want, than you anticipated, that you had your mind set on these results. Okay? This person's definitely thinking out their options and making a decision on what they really desire. And for some of them, it is, do they need to release another commitment in their life to have this fresh start? Or do they try to have a fresh start again with this commitment? One way or another, they're making a decision on what to release right now and who to offer something here, okay? And they're trying to figure out, where their appreciation lays, where their love lays, where their desirement. But guys, they know they're settling for less than they deserve. They're aware of that. So even if they do choose another option here that's not serving to them, they know it's less than they deserve. And they know they've been very deceptive towards you about that. They're not admitting that to you. They might say they're happy, they're content where they're at, like their job is fine, their family's fine, their culture's fine, they like it, they enjoy it. But in actuality, they don't. They appreciate you more than anything. Okay, so there's going to be some conclusion coming within reach for some of you soon. After the new year, they're trying to think of a way to do this. Yeah, they're planning. Okay, they're planning their next approach, their next steps here. Some of you are not going to get what you want out of this connection at this time. And I just feel the need to tell you that some of you are going to expect something immediately, and it's not going to happen immediately because of free will and divine timing and all that. It's going to be different and fluid for each situation. When I have thousands of viewers, guys, I cannot determine that for you. Okay, so don't say, well, she said that this is going to happen and it didn't. Well, we got thousands of viewers, so you guys only may get 10% out of this video. You may get 100%, you may get 90%, okay? But they really feel the potential for you to be together. If they're like, they fantasize about this, they dream about this, they feel that connection, okay? But they do feel stuck. They do feel stuck, okay? They're very much stuck in some sort of home life here that they've been repeating, and they have not wrapped up the lessons yet at all. They're just trying to rise above the obstacles. They're just kind of floating along. They're going with the flow right now. They're not wanting to wrap up the truth of the situation. They're not wanting to acknowledge it. They're just trying to find the strength right now to rise above the pettiness in this situation. They're probably trying to justify it like, well, it's fine because of this, or it's fine because of that, or it's not that bad. They're kind of making excuses like that as well. But they got to learn lessons there, and they're putting a block on that, okay? They're not wanting, they're in denial. They're in denial that their current home life or foundation is just, it's petty, it's drama, okay? They want to get back to you, though. Okay, they do. But some of them got family, some of them feel obligations. They're trying to think of some creative way, guys, to make all of this work. All right, they really are. Like, they're really in their head about that. Like, how do I make all of this to work? Okay, and this winter, I do feel that some of them may surrender to something or another with this connection. For some of you, it's going to be movement in your direction. For some of you, it's not. I'll just be honest with you. It's going to be them picking this other party, okay? They're very hesitant about all of this. They're very hesitant about coming towards you. They're very fearful about coming towards you. They just don't know what to do. They're going to try to compromise with all parties involved here, okay, if that's the case. If they're living with their mom and dad, if they have a different culture, if they have another partner, this sort of thing. They're trying to find a way to make everybody happy. The cake and eat it too aspect. They're going to try to think of another way to be manipulative, or, whatever. Maybe they'll be honest about it. Like, hey, I want everything. I want to make everybody happy. Okay. I do feel a lot of you are in separation right now, okay? And during this separation, there's a lot of going within, okay? So your person may be quiet for a while yet. Some of you may get with this person this next summer. I mean, I've been seeing that for a while too. But don't get your hopes up. I don't predict that sort of stuff because it's really up to you and your inner work and then respecting free will. But this summer, guys, there is going to be some huge ascension coming to you, more spiritual awakening coming. The ascensions are painful. I just went through and they're painful. Okay, you're going to change. You're going to go after your goals. You're going to go after your work, which is going to make this person do the same thing because they follow along right with you. Okay? They're really wanting forgiveness right now, guys. So I do feel like the masculine is definitely really sad and having a hard time with that. Sorry, I was kind of yawning there. I'm so tired all the time. You think next summer is that far away? It's not even that long. Why would you wait anyways? Go on with your life. Work on yourself. What are you waiting for? I mean, you're wasting your time standing out a window looking for the next vehicle to pull up and hoping it's them. I mean, I'm just being real about that. Okay? Waste the time to sit and wait and wait and wait. Work on yourself. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. You know, for some of you, you know, this person's different than you anticipated, but you're also different than they anticipated. And I feel like they're kind of keeping an open mind to that. You may have children with this person, you may not, but there's children in the picture for some of you. And I feel like this is a concern for them to embrace these changes and to keep an open mind when it comes to a situation. You know, they're very attracted to you for sure. Okay. And they really feel like that you are the one. They do. And that, you know, they could see it. They see a chance possible here. Okay, they're definitely thinking about that. You guys, there's always more inner work to do. So when people say, I'm done with my work, a lot of times you're not. There's so much more to do that's never ending. There's always room for progress. There's always healing that needs to be done. And I've explained this before. So many people say they're done with their healing, and I get this in private readings, but I did my healing. When are they coming back? Okay, if you have that expectation, you're not done. Absolutely not. You cannot control other people. You cannot. You can't. And just like this card says, love yourself first. If you don't love yourself first, hello? If you lie to yourself about that, hello? Who are you lying to? You're not lying to me as a reader. I'm giving you the messages. You're not proving anything to me. And trust me, I can see right through somebody lying about being done with their work. They truly believe they are because they have expectations on a result with a situation, okay? And I'm sure Divine Pisces knows what I'm talking about. I'm just blunt and I say this shit like it is. I don't care. If you get mad at me, it's just the honest truth. It's just the honest truth. I get clients to go, but you say I need to heal. I'm done. When are they coming back? If you want that answer, I'm not your reader. All right? I'm not your reader. I'm not clickbait, guys. I'm not. I'm not going to say, like, you're going to be with this person, you know, January 2020, because I've been seeing that shit on clickbait. All right? No. No. I don't do that. Okay? I don't do that. If you want an astrology sign type thing, like go to K-Moon. She does astrology comparison. That sort of thing can show some things. It isn't a guarantee because there's free will. But I just won't predict that. If I see it in the cards and see like, oh, you know, this person desires that, and I'll say it, yeah. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. But, you know, you're not proving shit to me. You're not proving shit to me. You're just not. So I'm just going to throw that out there. If you want a reading with me and you're going to tell me you're all healed and be like, they don't want to be with me, but I did my work, then, you know, I'm not your reader at all, because I go through like the healing. I go through what needs to be done. Yes, I go through what's going on with your person. Absolutely. It's just honesty, guys. So healing is never done. And trust me on this, because I've thought a childhood wound was healed or a past wound was healed, and all of a sudden, boom, it hits me in the face like a brick. Okay. And what a lot of people are doing is they're sweeping it under a rug and kind of patting the rug like, okay, goodbye wound, you're gone now. When it's, no, you're not. You're completely repressing. So, and you're repressing these wounds with an attachment to a result that's not, it's not your say to have. Okay, if I hope that makes sense. All right. Yeah, you're only lying to yourself. You make yourself look like a clown, essentially, because I can see through it 100%. I can see right through it. And I'll get healing advice with that person. And I've had a couple people go, I already did that. And it's like, no, you didn't. Sorry. So yeah, Lewis, you do hide, but you think I'm stupid, but that's cool, whatever. So yeah, just remember that you're only being dishonest with yourself. So you're not really fooling anybody. Not on my end anyways. All right, just remember what we do for our position here. It's just like when we do SRT and addiction comes up and they're like, I don't have an addiction issue and get mad. It's like, just be real. Like, we've all been in a place or another where we probably went out and got drunk because we don't want to deal with shit, that kind of thing. It doesn't have to be that you're a complete junkie or, that sort of thing. But you can't lie when you do work like this. It just doesn't work, So you guys, turn to your friends. Like when it comes to self-love, you have friends out there that want to help you. And yeah, you can be addicted to sex. You can be addicted to drama. Some people are. Some people are addicted to drama. Some people are addicted to having chaos in their life 24 hours a day, like that sort of thing. And it's just so many different things. And some people are addicted to other people. Like they're codependent. They're codependent on their parents. They're codependent on another person, on what people think about them. Like, addiction runs very different ways, broad. It's very broad. So you don't have to be addicted to a substance, but I have seen an SRT actual a substance and people get mad at me. It's like, well, sorry, it's coming in. Sorry, you know. So guys, I do feel like that, you have friends here that want to help you, they want to help you. It might be friends within your community, friends that vibrate at your level here that will help you love yourself first, that will help you feel better, with your friends, have some fun. It's New Year's, guys. Don't sit home and look out the bay window waiting for your person for the next 25 years. That's stupid. Okay, and that's one thing I can't stand seeing is I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them. Well, it's one thing to wait, but to actually like legit wait and stop your life? Why? Why? Like next year, I'm gonna go to England and I'm gonna go do these things. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna stand at a bay window and wait for something or whatever that I want in my life to just appear at my doorstep. I'm not waiting for anybody in particular, anyways, but I'm not gonna sit there and wait for a package to arrive, okay? Like, you know, I'm not. Nobody's gonna block me anymore. Nobody's gonna stop me anymore. You're only blocking yourself. You're lying to yourself. Okay, I'm done with this lecture because I probably pissed like 5 people off right now. Okay, so you guys, in order to get, somebody to desire you, you have to love yourself. If you don't love yourself and you're not projecting that law of attraction and you're not presenting that you love yourself, like it's noticeable. You can go out in public dressed in your sweatpants, looking like shit, and you can draw in people because you actually present a desirable energy. Okay. And that's really important. You can go out looking classy. You can go out looking like a queen. And if you're miserable on the inside and you're projecting a nasty energy, which I've seen this. Like I'll go out and I know somebody who hates themselves on the inside. It's clear as day to me anyways, because I can see auras and things of that nature. But law of attraction, guys, very broad topic. However, you don't need to read a book this big about law of attraction. Essentially, it's how you think, how you feel. It's what you're projecting out to the universe, okay? And people are going to see that and be like, wow, she's attractive. She's projecting this. And that's what people are going to see, all right? And it is safe for you to love. Okay, it's safe for you to love people. So many of you are blocked off, and a lot of this is back to self-love as well, and past pain, and going through abusive situations in your past, and having people put you down. And this is where you need to get past all of this, okay? So you can present that law of attraction, okay, guys? I got to a point in my life where, I lost 150 pounds and my health got under control, and I got into this work and my ascensions made me vibrate higher. I'm not talking about men in particular, just people in particular started to approach me more. I was more approachable. I put off a glow. I still put off a glow because every ascension I go through, I put off this light, and it's like a pregnancy glow, but I'm not pregnant. So it's true. It's very much true. So, really work on that and be truthful and honest about that work, or you're gonna go out. This is what's gonna happen if you're not honest, okay? And if you're just waiting at your bay window for somebody, okay? That's how I imagine it. Like somebody just, oh, when's it gonna come? When's she gonna come? That's what I'm seeing when I think of that. Like that's literally what I see some of you guys doing, okay? Which is do what you want, do what you want, but you're not happy. You're not happy. You're not. And you're not portraying that image of love, of that self-love. And you're not, you're not. You're going to put out miserable. And then telling yourself you're healed, but you're still sitting at that bay window watching for that chariot to pull up, like, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You don't have to give up, but surrender to expectation. Surrender to denial. Surrender to telling yourself lies. Okay? Because that's what it is. And you can use this advice for anything. Like the law of attraction is so important, guys. Like, when I was younger, I was really insecure when it came to jobs, okay? Before I started my own business, because I am not a 9-to-5 woman, okay? I'm not. I have to be a business female. That's what I need to be. I can't do it. I can't do the 9-to-5 bullshit. So anyway, if I went to an interview and I was insecure, I was such an insecure person until I like got my life under control. So I started to feel better about myself. And I go into like interviews, literally, I was so shy. If you can believe that, guys, I was so shy that I'd just be like this and like answer questions. And I didn't get the job. Like, are you kidding me? They're just like, what's wrong there? And then I started to realize that I went into interviews and I'm just like, yeah, I'm confident. I can do this. And I get the job right off the bat. All right, guys, just be real, and really work on that law of attraction because you can attract manifestation, attraction, law of attraction, that sort of thing. All right. And I asked somebody one time, like, why do people suddenly approach me now? Like, why do I have friends? Why is it these females that didn't even look at me all of a sudden approach me and talk when I'm out and about? Because I'm not talking about guys. Because I'm not out looking for men, but they talk to me now. People that never bat an eye before. And how it got explained to me, it's like going into a library and seeing all these books that look the same, and it's like one book that's a bright red color and it's noticeable. That's how it explained to me. And it makes sense. It makes sense. Because it kind of pissed me off. Like when I was fat, you didn't want nothing to do with me. Well, my vibration wasn't high because I was sick. Okay, and I was unhealthy. All right. Oh, some of your people are going to come in a very playful manner is what I'm feeling. They have a little bit of player aspect to them to begin with. Sorry, it's going to be a long video today, and I will get to private readings. I apologize. So, a little bit of player energy. I always get this in, guys, and they really want to heal this. Okay, they do. They want to heal this. And a lot of this player energy is from not having affection or love from a parent. Okay. And some of these masculines that you're talking about, they're players and they seek out attention through that because they didn't receive it as a child. So it's like a high, it's an addiction. Okay. I'm getting attention for a little bit. Now I'm bored. Now I'll get attention from this one for a little bit. Now I'm bored. And it's where it comes from. And some of them are trying to work on that. That's what I'm picking up here. Definitely mommy issues, daddy issues, because it can be daddy issues as well. Some of their daddies did the same thing. All right. So really stay optimistic, guys, okay? Stay optimistic here. I do feel that your people is starting to rise to the same, spiritual beliefs as you and starting to align energetically with you and seeing the love here, okay? And they want to give back that love, but, it's been a process, but it's going to be worth the wait. However, do not wait, okay? I'm not telling you to go out and date. I'm not telling you to do that. Some people are like, I'm not dating anyone else. You don't have to. Date yourself. Okay, date yourself. Go on a master date, guys. I used to go on them all the time. Go out to eat by yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Be confident in that. You don't need somebody to hold your hand. All right? Lewis, you love me? That's strange. Why would you love me when you don't know me? Okay. All right, some of you do have a new love coming in, some sort of soulmate coming in here. Sometimes I do see this as an offer presented from your person at a new level, which it could be for some of you that it is a new love. You have a soulmate you're manifesting in, okay? Okay, somebody here has a long-term relationship that is coming to an end. Okay, and there's going to be some conversations about that as well. But they've been deceptive about that. Okay, they've been deceptive. Whether that's you or them, there's some deception with that. Okay, anyways. Well, Lewis should probably fulfill his identity before he sits and tells people he don't love them. Or that he loves them, for God's sakes. Yeah, I'm shaking my head, for real. Whatever, Lewis. You think I'm fucking stupid, but I'm not, so... Start tracing Lewis's freaking IP address. Tracing his IP address. That's what I should try to do. Right, Lewis? It's not my husband, guys, because he was just right outside the door. So... Alright, so you guys, the universe is definitely trying to teach you right now, trying to communicate with you, trying to steer you in a new direction in general here. And I'm just talking in general. Okay, it doesn't have to be in regards to the situation. Jack? What are you doing? Are you chatting to me in my live chat? See, it's not him, guys.
What's going on?
Well, just Lewis guy comes in here and chats all the time.
No, I'm watching this shit.
Yeah, it's not him, guys. I told you.
What's Lewis doing now?
I have no idea what he's saying. He just sits in there and says shit.
Weirdo.
I don't know. Anyway, I gotta work.
Oh, letting him fucking prove it by writing something.
I think he went off.
Yeah, I probably would have too once I got called out like that.
So, guys, you guys are definitely being guided right now. Start trusting that intuition. You are being guiding in the direction of your life purpose right now. Okay? And so many of you ask me, what is my purpose? You will be driven to that purpose automatically. No. I am in live in front of 100 and some people. No, knock it off. Just get out. God. Some of you are like procrastinating a lot when it comes to love here, guys. Okay, you are like, there is somebody out there for you. There is somebody there, and you're ignoring it because you have your heart set on something else here. And for some of you, you have a catalyst in your life. Okay, that's just what I'm hearing, a catalyst. And you're kind of procrastinating, not willing to have an open mind at all. And there definitely is another soul connection out there for you. Okay, just being honest. Is Lewis on a timeout? All right. So guys, you really need to take your mask off on that situation, that some of you are dealing with a catalyst right now, or somebody who's not healthy for you at this current time frame. Okay. And you got to see the big picture here and start listening to your intuition when it comes to that, and start rising back up out of this, because some of you have a catalyst here. There is somebody here that you think is somebody that's not, and this comes in my collective quite a bit, somebody who's not very nice to you, somebody who's abusive, that sort of thing, that you think is a soul connection, so you hang on to it. You really got to start taking the mask off, okay? Because it is hiding who you truly are. It is preventing you from fulfilling your life purpose, okay? And, you know, for some of you, this person's just coming in for sex, okay? I'll be honest with you. For some of you, this has been coming in for a while, okay? And you're just selling yourself short. You're being used by somebody who's a catalyst in your life to teach you something, okay? That you may say, but this person induced awakening in me. That's very true for some of you, absolutely. But that can happen from anybody. Sometimes there is a catalyst in your life that helps you in a positive direction. It happens a lot, okay? Some of you think it's a soulmate or twin flame, but look that up, catalyst, because it happens. You know, some people call it false twin flame. I don't believe in that term. I believe it's a karmic or somebody with karma. But anybody can induce the spiritual awakening in you, okay? Anybody. It doesn't really matter, but some of you have the wrong idea of what it is, and you're being asked to release that and stand in that self-love and work on that as well, so you can bring in that soul connection that's meant to be with you, okay? Because some of you are repeating cycles with people in your life, and you need to gain that courage to realize this, okay? Realize this, that some of you are really holding on to somebody that's a repetitive cycle, some childhood wound here, and you really need to work on letting go. And part of the problem here is there's a hole in your soul. There's a hole in your soul there, and it's what a load of BS. Then you can get out of here. If they say that kind of stuff, guys, just remove them. They don't need to be in here and listen to it. So a lot of this is a result of a hole in your soul. There's some damage there. There's some wounds there that are causing you this, to hang on to this. But sometimes people come in your life to teach you something, to trigger something, that sort of thing here. Okay. And like I said, a lot of it is family stuff. I know people don't like my videos enough. And I have like 6,300 followers, which is super cool, guys. And that's one thing I was going to say about my giveaway, guys. Share my video somewhere, whether it's on Instagram, which on Instagram, what I do is I take a screenshot of the video, post it, and then, like, you know, find on YouTube, search for Wicked Virgo, that sort of thing. So you take that, email me the screenshot, or message me on Instagram. I'm going to do a giveaway for a reading, and I think that's the most fair way to do it. And I'm going to give somebody a free pass to 3 of my private pick-a-card parties. So I'm going to do 2 of them. And then I have a deck of cards, but I need to find that deck of cards first, because I think my kids had it on me. So I'm going to do 3 giveaways, but 2 for right now. All right? Otherwise, you can share the link in a group. Just screenshot that you actually shared it. All right? Okay, so I hope I didn't piss too many people off, because I saw some messages had to be deleted. Thank you, ladies, for doing that. All right. But like I said, my channel is not for the weak. It's for the honest that want to hear it. If you don't feel it resonates with you, then it doesn't. But to somebody, or, you know, 1 or 2 people, it's going to, you know, or more, you know. If it bothers you, there's probably a reason for that, you know. There might be a little piece of my information that is legit in your connection or in your life. Okay. Yeah, you can share it on Facebook, groups, whatever. Just send me a screenshot of that and I'll write you down. Otherwise, I don't want to put 6,000 some people in a giveaway and have to draw out of something. I'll draw it live as well. All right. So guys, you are being very protected right now. So some of you that need to move forward with some changes, like the protection is here. Your person's being protected as well. You know, there is energy. There is, you know, there's protection surrounding this, and expect miracles. Expect some shifts happening in your life. Okay. But you need to let yourself receive. You do. You need to stop being the giver to everybody around you in your connection. Because some of you need to let go of your connection or step back, because you need to heal that wanting to please everybody around you, wanting to give, and you're not receiving. It is time for you to receive. Okay. And here's a very, very good tip here. Explore your options. Okay. You know, you can sit and wait for somebody. That's up to your discretion. But for some of you, there is other options out there. There's other people. I have clients very happy with a soulmate. It's not impossible. You don't have to pursue somebody. That's up to you. But there's other options in your life in general. Career. If you're unhappy in your job, there's other options. There is. You don't like where you live. Other options. But some of you are holding on to somebody who is simply not going to give you an opportunity at this time. And, you know, you can choose the option just to remain by yourself as well and look at your other options in life to better yourself. Okay. So the life you're currently living doesn't have to be your only option, if that makes sense. Okay. Most of all, guys, rest. And I need to take my own advice here. I hardly ever sleep. I'm always working up all night with a baby. I need a nanny. So Some of you do need to heal mommy issues or dad issues. I see this as both. Okay, some of you need to heal that. Some of you, I'm hearing, have been neglecting your side of being a mother because of these connections. So take that as it resonates. Maybe you're too focused on this connection that you're forgetting to see the truth around you. Okay. No, I legit need a nanny. In order for me to grow, like, I really do need to hire someone to help me. I mean, it sounds crazy, but I do. And I do want to grow and continue helping people and go into different directions. Okay. Yeah, you guys need to heal your hearts. A lot of you got blocked chakras right now. You're blocking your hearts. Erica, did you drop me an email? Because I've been like back and forth between 2 different places like for 2 weeks now. So I'm like so not, yeah, everything's a mess for me right now. All right, so you got a Sag. Do you just like fire signs, Divine Pisces? I've always only really dated fire signs. But I have so much fire in my chart. So much fire. And I do not like water boys, and that's what I'm supposed to be compatible with. No. Yeah, I think I've had that since I was like in high school. They all been fire signs. Okay, let's see what's up with your person right now. Well, they're feeling hopeless and helpless. They're feeling very hopeless and helpless. You know, there's 2 different decisions here, right? And they're just standing there not doing any of it. They're kind of playing the victim mentality here. Like, well, which side do I take? Which route do I take here? You know, like, and they're kind of waiting for results on some things here. So they're kind of in the process of waiting. They might be waiting for something to come to them, or something to grow in their life, or something to happen in their life. Okay. Before they move forward. Yep. They're waiting for something, a completion, or, you know, the courage to move on from something in their life. But they definitely feel very helpless here. Sagittarius. I think all fire men. Good. My husband's a Leo. I mean, I know. So you guys need to trust in the process here that this person is working on things, okay? And they do want to give back to you. They really do. They want to put in some dedicated effort here. Okay? They want to embrace this connection. They want to embrace life. They want to, like, make the world theirs here, okay? They really do. They want to see that growth. And their heart chakras, you know, you guys, the heart chakras are connecting in a lot of soul connections right now. I really feel that, okay? But right now, this person feels very lonely, so they need to learn how to be alone without being lonely as well. They can have 100 people around them, guys, and they're feeling lonely. All right, Lois, you have a good night. I've never dated a Sagittarius. I don't believe. They're gaining clarity, guys. They are. This person is gaining clarity. And one thing they're gaining clarity, I want to see the butterfly, is the changes and transformation. They're going to start embracing that. They're going to start bringing balance. And you guys are mirroring each other. They realize that you guys connect. Okay? They really want joy and stability. They want to bring that back. And I'm telling you guys, the heart chakras are connecting. They are connecting, and so are some base chakras. Okay? The chakras in general are connecting. I've seen this in SRT. Okay? It's pretty crazy, but they're like intertwining, and some of the sides are trying to reject it. Well, the last one I saw was the feminine was trying to reject and push the chakra connection away. Okay, so it was somebody else doing the healing, but I saw that. So it's just the feminine doing it. So yeah, a lot of feminines though, they got some good stuff coming, and I might do a career reading at some point here, but career reading, I didn't get much views on that, so I just didn't. I don't know, to each their own. I think fire signs are fun. Like, I have fire sign women friends, and they're fun. I have some water sign women friends, but like there's some water sign women friends that are awesome, and there's some of them I don't click with, but like I told you, I got a Pisces daughter, man. Man, oh man. But her rising is in Aries, and talk about bipolar. Jesus. And then I got a Sagittarius daughter as well, and a Libra. So right now, guys, your person's being a bit cold. This is like the King of Swords energy here. So they're being a bit cold because they're thinking about money. All right, I do feel this person has massive money issues right now. Some of them may try to reach to you for help on that. I wouldn't do it. Just my opinion. Yeah, here's the cake and eat it too card here. Some of them are they want to do some polygamy bullshit here. But at the end of the day, guys, no matter what, you're that gem. You're that person they truly desire. It doesn't matter. Okay, it just doesn't. Some of you are living at long distance from your person. Okay, this is going to be short term as well, because I do feel moving happening for some of you people. So there's some short term of that. Or you guys are communicating to somebody from long distance right now just to kind of entertain your time. That's going to be short term too. You guys are going to have some fun. Come on, it's New Year's. I'm going to go out and have fun with my sisters. There's going to be a midget stripper, a female. 2 feet of fun. That's what my sister said. 2 feet of fun. That's what we're going to do. I haven't been out since, it's been over a year now, I think. Because I was pregnant and, you know, I got 3 kids, so. Yep. Some of y'all are going to go on a date, have some New Year's fun here. Your person might take you out. I don't know. Some of you are going to have somebody short term here that's going to take you out, or you're just going to be really hesitant about it. Just enjoy yourself, okay? And what was it? 13 tarot signs or something like that. What's her? I love watching her videos. She's awesome. I donated her channel today. But she was talking about this. Some guy just took her on a date just to take her out. I didn't go anywhere just to take her out. I mean, why not, right? Why not? So, you know, some of y'all are just trying to control that. Like, you're trying to be controlling about those options here, even if it is just one date. Yeah, midget stripper, guys. I'm not kidding. 2 feet of fun. That's what my sister said. 2 feet of fun. Okay. Some of you may have a younger male trying to take you out. Okay, he might be a player. I don't know. That's your business. There's some of you have a dark skin, dark hair male as well. Okay. Some of you might work with this person as well. But you know what? What I'm hearing is some of you think it's just going to be a date. And that's it. But I do see some of you going more long term with that person. All right. Soulmate for some of you. You know, keep your options open. It's not the end of the world to go on it. I mean, what is it going to hurt you? You know? You don't have to feel guilt. You don't have to feel guilt. Everybody crosses your path for a reasoning. All right, some of you, your person is with somebody else, or you're with somebody else, but you're guarded about that whole situation right now. Okay, because you don't know what's going to happen. There's just so much unknown here. And I don't think this person knows what's going to happen either. All right, so yeah, it's just kind of, some of you are just waiting it out. You just don't know anymore. But if they are with somebody else, guys, like, there's more going on behind the scenes than you know. And I think that's where a lot of the unknown is here. You know, there's so much unknown. I usually don't get into third-party situations, but there's more going on in this person's mind. You know, there's more going on behind closed doors. And I don't feel 100% happiness here for sure. There's something going on because they're being guided. They're being guided. But whatever's going on here, I feel like you guys kind of walked away. You walked away and you're guarded about that. You don't want to deal with it. This person's contemplating. So whatever they got going on at home right now, guys, and it's just been time consuming here and you just step back from it, they're being guided by their angels. They're contemplating. They're a bit nervous that you walked away for good. So it's like they got something that's, you know, building up here behind closed doors. Yeah. They feel wounded and shattered because you step back and, you know, they know they've been selfish and that's not cool. They're definitely realizing you're one of a kind and you're irreplaceable. So I do see a gift or a gesture coming in, but a lot of you are just so guarded right now. You don't want to deal with it. Yeah, any smart remarks, guys, just boot them out. What are you in high school, you dumbass? We'll remove him on. So a lot of you have this guarded heart. You just don't have time for it. Yeah, you're not going to deal with it. A lot of you are staying in tune. Your guides are good. Your guides are like pulling you back from this connection right now. That's really what I'm feeling here, because nothing was moving, nothing was happening. Okay, so you've been pulled back. So right now this person's like juggling out their options, but they've been blindfolding themselves. Okay, they have. So, you know, it's some sort of commitment here. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It doesn't have to be that. It can, you know, like I said, culture, addiction, whatever they're committed to right now, work. Okay, they're definitely contemplating, but they're nervous about it. Yeah, there's secrets going on in that. There's secrets. Some jealousy, though. There's some jealousy. They're jealous. They're upset you walked away. They realize they've been selfish and they're jealous. Some of you are going to have a date on New Year's or whatever, and they're jealous about that. Okay, because you went on a different path here. You're done with that crap. And you just kind of let go here. That says spells. I don't like to discuss that. If some of you are doing that shit, just don't do it. Manifesting's different. Spells, don't do that. But anyways, I just feel like you guys really released it and it hurt them. And they're keeping you a secret friend, a secret whatever. And you just, yeah, you're done with it. Yep, but some of them, I do see an ending to some sort of commitment in their life. Something they're holding on to ending. Okay, I really do. I feel that's going to start, you know, coming this next year. Because some of it is karma. They're arguing at home. There's differences. Yeah, not healthy. I'm not going to get into that. It's be different for each situation. But definitely. Alright, let's see what your twin flame soul advice is right now. Yeah, and if they got a situation at home, guys, if that is your situation, a lot of my collective is they're dealing with a baby mama or they're dealing with a mother or dad or whatever they're dealing with. It's different. And there's fighting going on and a tower approaching. Just stay out of it. Don't make it your problem, because you make it your problem, you're going to end up with a problem. All right? Don't push it. Don't hound them. I just don't recommend that at all. Okay? This person's starting to have more compassion, okay? They have, you know, more unconditional love for you. They have more appreciation for you. And with you stepping back, they're seeing this, how much compassion you had and how much you gave to them, okay? And this is part of their growing, is to realize that, is to see that, okay? And that's one of the challenges they have to learn, is unconditional love and compassion. And they're realizing that, you know, they have a deep knowing of this, okay, of the unconditional love. And they're starting to open their heart. Like I said, there's heart chakras connecting. But you guys are on different paths. They're searching for their true purpose, though, guys. I'm serious. Like, you triggered them to do this by stepping back. You're doing them good. If you're in a true connection like this, you're doing them good. If you're in a catalyst or some sort of karmic thing or whatever, they're just probably going to find someone else. That's the case. But each situation is different. You have to have a private reading for me to go into that. But they're definitely searching for their soul's purpose. Okay? And they have some karma. Like, they have some ancestry karma, guys. Like, there might be health issues or addiction that is just running down families, or toxic energy. Okay? And a lot of you have this in your families, like cycles or things that you learn, that they learn from their parents, that they learn from their parents, that sort of thing. That has to be stopped. Cycles that have to stop. Or some of them, it is past life things like health issues and stuff like that, okay, that they have to deal with as well. So there is going to be some completion of that done as well. So with separation, guys, lies your strength, and that is where your strength is going to be during a separation. Separation is a gift. It is not a punishment. Just remember these journeys and why they're here. Okay? Separation is going to help you find yourself. It's going to help them find themselves. It's going to help you guys learn, grow. They need to learn life, learn to live life without you. You need to learn to live life without them in the 3D. Okay? You need to be happy within. You really do. You need to be complete within yourself. You need to feel good about yourself. And like I always say, you need to be alone without being lonely. If you cannot be alone without being lonely, you have a codependency problem. Okay? So being in separation and being happy is where your strength truly lies. If you're able to get to that point, you are truly doing that work. But if you're sitting there sulking and sad because you think you did that work, then you did not. Okay? You're not apart from each other energetically. Okay? So every moment of separation and awakening is a blessing, and that's truth. It's very much the truth. Embrace it. You know, you're going to have triggers. You're going to have sad times. You're human. It happens when you're trying to deal with something, okay? But just remember that and let go. And then be in the present moment to make decisions for your highest good, for the best for you, okay? Yep. Once you surrender, you learn the truth of yourself. Some of you have been wearing a false mask right now, have let other people define you, okay? And I was guilty of this when I was a teenager, for example. I just morphed my identity to those around me, okay? So you're going to find the truth of your heart's calling. You don't need to go do a job that nobody else accepts. Like my work right now, guys, I lost friends over it, but I'm not going to morph myself to people's expectations of me. If they don't like it, I'm not hurting anybody. They can go on their merry way. That's how I feel about it. So you're going to see the truth of yourself and go within right now, okay? So set yourself free of other people's expectations. Be honest with you. What do you want to do? Life is too damn short, guys. You are not promised tomorrow. Listen to your heart. It's the compass of where you need to go. That's what I'm saying when people are like, what's my life purpose? I can give you like an idea. I can give you some direction. But in actuality, your heart and soul will guide you there. It just happens. Like I said, I didn't graduate high school and say, oh, my goal is to be on YouTube. Okay? Like, you know, just remember that. Okay, so get a little more advice here because I feel like today advice is needed with the new year coming to an end. So this reading is more about you than your person. All right. Take a moment for meditation, guys. And I actually did some meditation today. I haven't meditated in a long time, not properly because of my kids. Okay, so take a moment to meditate and pray and have faith. Okay, and listen to what's being said. Look at what's being presented to you. Really listen, okay? Because you do get downloads, you do get information, you start feeling things, seeing things, okay? And you need to start telling yourself that who you are is okay and that you are good enough and you make mistakes and you get off track. You don't need to beat yourself up for it because you are your own worst enemy, okay? But it doesn't mean you're not as good as everybody else just because you're not where you want to be or just because other people don't agree with what you're doing. No one is perfect, but you're just fine. You're just fine. All right, so we'll do the usual and get messages for your person before I go on to my private readings I need to bust ass and catch up on. Okay, guys, so if you do want a private reading, information below. All right. On my basic bookings, I ask for up to a month. After the new year, I'm going to change my options around, I think. My prices a bit, just kind of change things. I need to decide what to do there. I'm going to have it more simplified, really. But have my weekend options, emergency, and, you know, right now I have 2 different emergency options, and people are booking the cheapest one and wanting it right away, that sort of thing. So I'm going to eliminate that, okay? All right, they've been having dreams about you guys, and a lot of it is past life dreams, I really feel, but some of it is just what they truly desire with you, okay? They're saying, don't give up on me, you know, just wait on me. However, guys, I wouldn't recommend just waiting on this person. Let them do their work by themselves. There's definitely telepathic communication right now happening, okay? They're talking to you, you're talking to them, and they are just putting up a front as usual. They do regret walking you. Okay? They hold back because they don't want to be rejected. They're very fearful of facing that childhood wound here. They're expanding their spirituality. So they are learning things. They may be watching videos. They're reading up on things. Okay? They do desire a relationship with you guys. They really do. But the fear of rejection, because they have you very in high regards, whether you believe it or not, they do. Okay? But they've been hurt by love before. They've been crushed. I was watching your video this morning, Divine Pisces, but my daughter's interrupted. I never get to catch up on videos. Like, so annoying. But yeah, yours was pretty on point too. So they know more than you think about this. And you give them that spark. You give them that reason to move on, to find their purpose. Like, you're giving them a reason to change. Even though they're scared. You don't want to change. You want to stay in a little comfort zone. Yep, they think about a future and you in it. It is. It is. And I've had so many people get mad at me and make smart-ass remarks under my posts, but I don't care. I don't care. Like, what are you waiting for? Because the only person you can wait for is yourself. That's it. You know? And that's just how I see it. Like, I'm not waiting for anybody. You know, I'm not waiting for people to change. I've had to cut friends out that just didn't, they weren't fulfilling in my life at the time. And, you know, they were really close friends, like long-term friends. And it's like, you know, if they're meant to be in my life, when they're ready, they'll come back. You know, I'm not going to wait for them. There's no point waiting for them. I'm not going to wait for people to change. I'm not going to wait for people. That's just having expectations. And you can't have expectations on anybody in your life. And that's trying to control a connection. Okay? So, you know, whether you realize it or not, that is trying to control a connection. They know you've been right, but they're trying to forgive themselves, but they're not running from this connection for the wrong reasons. They're not used to it. Okay? I hope that helped you guys. Like I said, if you want private reading information below, I have up to a month on my basic bookings. Okay. It's because of my life right now is very hectic. And I try to get them out earlier, guys, but there's days where, you know, it's wintertime here. We have sick kids, like, just a lot going on right now in my life. So yeah, but I gotta keep going. Gotta pay the bills. Gotta take care of my babies. So I will put my Amazon wish list in a comment at some point here because people are like, I can't find your wish list. Well, it's not in my description correctly. So I need to get on a computer and get that in correctly. And I just haven't had a chance to do that either. All right, guys. So I will do another private pick a card down the road. If you still want to watch the one I did the other day, it's pre-recorded. It's available. It's $10 donation to Cash App or PayPal. Information below, and just drop me an email. I'll send you the link. It's really lengthy. It was really good though. I think Divine Pisces watched it so she could validate for you. I don't remember it though because I never remember. So yeah. So if you want that, just drop me an email. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to try to do one a week because it seems like everybody really loves that. Yeah, they're pre-recorded. It's just a private link, so it's donation only because it's like 2 hours long. It's so long, but there's timestamps and whatnot. So, all right, guys, have a good evening.